All right. June 3rd. It's time to make some moves. I know that we don't want to stay here forever, and I think we started to almost kind of find a place, but then we got bullied by a mountain sheep. So, goals today is probably... Lost my firewood, my axe, okay. Goals today is to actually pick a place. If you pick a place, mark it, and say, this is the place. That is the goal today. Now, we are not doing great, amazing, stellar on... Well, we lost our inventory. And we're not doing great on HP. So I have to choose whether these are HP or inventory cattails. I think they're probably going to be HP cattails. At least the first batch, right? I don't really need to carry items that badly. We can make a couple of trips, it's not the end of the world. We need to be going through here. I remember now. There's a spot on the other side of Two Peaks that I thought looked pretty good. It's next to an ocean, but it's also next to a pond. It's just a wake-up call that we need to be more combat-oriented, maybe. Damn, son. There's like not much left, but that was amazing. Maybe combat ready is the word that I was looking for. Let's get healed up. Let's get fed up. And take our first stash of stuff over to the new area, which we'll need to store things in. I guess on the ground's fine. Okay, so what absolutely needs to come with me? First, I would say. Bed we can recreate. Seeds go in the farming run. Okay, so nothing here is actually critical, which is good news. We have some cattails left over, which is also good news. We might go ahead and just take the time to gather some more cattails, specifically we really only need one bowl. I mean, there are reasons to have more, but not really. We can always grab them in a second trip. Let's go check the other camp, just make sure we're not leaving anything important behind. Digging up this peat could be valuable. I think we're going to end up making a second map of just this area, so it can be a little more detailed and a little more accurate, because right now the one map that we have is getting pretty messed up. We were wrong about a lot of things. Okay, we'll take our bones, I guess. Check on our crops. So moisture is not great But I think the rain will balance it out. And like these are doing okay. Mostly wanted to come see if we had any finished turnips. But we don't. Also, you can see when we eat a big meal, or any meal, our health bar, our food bar kind of stalls out for a little bit, which is the advantage of eating meals. Not only does it give you more nutrition, but it stops the meter, which just gives you time, right? So you want to be making good meals, and as we advance, we'll start to be able to make bread and pie, and those will be big things. Now it's 10 cattails to a bag. So we need Einmare. One cattail. And then we'll be able to carry definitely enough stuff for the first trip. We could possibly just go ahead and get the last bag. Probably a good idea. Now, the secret pro strat here is to just get exactly 10, and that way you have a free inventory space. You're not carrying around one cattail, wondering why you have no space for anything. Okay, I think we might take the fences down. We might take the time to just make an axe. And then we can chop stuff pretty quick. Wattle is stick heavy, stick intensive, so I don't want to waste all my sticks by just leaving them here. So we're gonna absolutely harvest back our sticks. Probably from the other camp too. Okay. As far as open slots go, we can afford a stack of bowls. And we're just going to have to make a second trip for all the farming stuff, which is fine. You can see that our food has started to go down. But that meat lasted a pretty long time, honestly. A very popular mod lets you carry full storage containers and just move them around. But I don't have it. We're going to leave the other ones for that farm because I have high hopes. I think it's going to be okay. I think the rain and the water nearby, it should be able to figure itself out. And then we'll come back mid-July, maybe the end of July, and just have a bunch of crops that hopefully by that point we can bake into bread. It has been a rough, slow start, but we're going to get where we're going. Okay. The archway. 2 peaks. We're going past 2 peaks to the ocean water. And we're we're not fighting any mountain goats along the way. Mountain sheep. Or pigs. In fact, we're minding our own business. That's what we were doing last time. But don't get me started. Okay, so there's 2 peaks. And a bear. So we're going to steer clear of the bear. Trending towards the conglomerate sands. Plenty of cattails over here. Now, the only thing that could stop us is our temporal stability could be garbage over here. It's not. Fantastic. Glorious. There was a specific spot I wanted to settle. This might not be an ocean. This might just be a lake. So is that Spawn Mountain? Did I ask this last time? I think that it is. Huh. It certainly looks like it. I think the place we wanted to settle is on the other side of this water. I think the only resource that we really super need to gather as we go is maybe flint. Like, I want to be mad at some flint. Okay, this does not seem correct. But maybe, right? Trust the process and all that. Oh, conglomerate stone is not what I care about. Alright, this is granite. There's kind of some water there. That pig just took a swipe at me. Okay. Okay, this is what we saw from up above. I think. But is it where we actually want to settle? It's a little more valley than I expected. Could this be the place? It's nice. It's not, bad. Okay, this is looking better. Okay, this is the kind of pond I'd be happy. Okay, so it's just to the right. I think I don't want to live that far. I was going to say off the beaten path, which is literally what it is, a beaten path. It just happens to be where we've been. But I think I want to live a little more accessible to other biomes. So I think like where these ruins are is probably roughly where we're going to go. Sunset is really important to me, though. I won't be happy if we have a bad one. Maybe like here we could replace some of this gravel with dirt. Just kind of like grass it up. Maybe. If that's where it's going to set, yes, we could do that. Maybe just like here, or maybe even here would be okay. I think this spot right here, exactly here, is what I want. Yeah, because if that goes there, that's what we want. And it appears to based on the shadows, which again, I don't know if those are accurate or not. Okay, so this is where we want to be. It is noon, so we should have plenty of time to like figure it out, right? Nope. Okay, we'll keep those. Bear pelt can hang out for sure. Okay, eat the rest of my food. Cookpot is fine. I need 2 high blocks to stack this somewhere, so we're gonna have to steal one. I actually think bones make a very good trail marker. Good enough that we might do things a little differently. Oh, thatch. Thatch is garbage. I don't want it. I don't want your thatch at all. Go away. Okay. Too high, too high. I don't think there's gonna be any too highs this close. Ugh. It's ugly. Oh. Didn't mean to hit the button. It is now used. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. I just want to put it on the ground, man. Can I not do that? I can't. Whatever. And then Wattle Gate. We'll leave the gate here because it takes a whole inventory slot. Okay. There's a rift right there, which is neat. Okay, so we need to go back. I think I'm actually going to demonstrate bones as a trail marker being so good. Yeah. So hopefully we see the bones on the way back. We'll probably start a new map around our home, just like we did with Sandtrap, and kind of reorient everything in a more accurate way. We're still not 100% sure which mountain is Spawn Mountain, which I would like to get clarity on, but it's not the most urgent thing in the world. I don't know if we can actually carry everything in the storage vessel. We might have to use the crafting menu trick. Bony soil I forgot about, but we absolutely want to take that. Okay, what can we take? How much can we take? Boom. Beautiful. Yeah. Baller. Like, even better. I'm like, there's one item I want to take, and I have one space open. So we even get to bring our 2 durability hoe, which is not what I call Lady Crab when she's not listening. I've never called her a 2 durability hoe. Nope, nope, nope. There's nothing wrong with the conglomerate sand, right? Like sand zones are cool. I'm just not feeling the conglomerate sand. I am secretly still looking for that copper. When I was watching the video back, I made a point of not memorizing its location because I feel like that's cheating and defeats the purpose of the journal. But I do not know what I did with it. Alright, this is Flower Hill. Close enough to where we're going. I do remember a pine tree being near the copper. So we're going to go check near this pine tree, just on the off chance that there's copper. Because it was a lot of copper. Nope. Nope. Bear. Okay, where's Two Peaks? Is it out of render distance? We got off the path. But I think it's okay. Because eventually we will see those bones. And they will tell us where we ought to be. Okay, cool. The bones did not help at all. Maybe I lied about them being a good trail marker. Okay, we have successfully migrated. I have finally settled on a location. It is near Two Peaks and Spawn Mountain. At the base, near the water, a few ruined walls stood. It is near the conglomerate sands as well. The sun should set nicely between the mountains. Migrating all my worldly possessions only took 2 trips. Tomorrow, I begin anew. So I thought that the sun would set here, between these. It's going to set over here. That's totally fine as long as it's not blocked by a mountain. So this is actually helpful for us to figure out our directions a little bit better. So this is west, which I think we're gonna... That's more or less correct, right? So that's west. This should be east. Okay. So then north is Spawn Mountain. South is past the conglomerate sands to our old base. Which means that the reason we couldn't... Okay, that has to be Spawn Mountain. Right? It's possible I have called multiple mountains Two Peaks. That might be the most likely outcome, actually, because I don't see Two Peaks on that. I think that's Spawn Mountain right there. Yep. So, I don't think we have any food for dinner, really. Because we got the rest of our meat, right? Firewood? Maybe? Some? I think we can cook veggies and meat in the same pot. I really don't know. No, no such luck. Yeah, that's the only food we have. So, I guess we can see what this is. Okay, that will do. We just need a little food. We're not going to starve to death in the night or anything, but we do need to set up something kind of defensible here because there is a rift right there. Night is falling. Okay, that should be fine. Maybe replace one of these with a gate. we should be good for the night. That is a good sunset. I'm happy with that. I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. Alright guys, totally understand if you skip the live stream episode. I understand it's not for everyone. But I want to catch everyone up on the journal to make sure that we're all on the same page. I didn't add much. Nothing in the index. Our death log got a mountain sheep 1v1 added to it. Got totally bopped by that guy. I've been completely slacking on surface copper sightings. I've just been adding them to the map and not writing down a description. And so our bestiary got a mountain sheep added to it. The only thing we learned about the mountain sheep is that it was aggressive, which I didn't expect, and it took more than 2 spear throws to the face, so its HP is higher than that. We're going to try to get exact HP numbers by doing a little science, but we're just not strong enough to like poke the bear yet. My farming list is going to expand a lot probably next episode. We're going to try to get a farm going. And I'm going to write down all the stats. I'm going to write down when we expect it to pop. I also want to start kind of like a list of temperatures because I don't know what temperatures are in what months or whatever. Like I said on the last one, the boiling point, if you will, the flash point for rye is 27C, but it was 24 just chilling outside in the middle of May. Is that going to get hotter? Are those going to die in the summer? Do I need to wait till after summer to plant? I don't know. No clue. Never done farming. But I want to keep track of the temperature so that next year we have a better idea. So I kind of missed May already. In fact, I'm going to maybe just make a little note about what the temperature in May was, which was 24. I think what I want to do is keep a running list of maximum and minimum temperatures, and then we just change it if we see a temperature that's higher or lower. Because that seems to be how the crops are oriented. They have like a cold point where they die, and they have a hot point where they die. And so if we can figure those out for the months, then we can plan our planting maybe better. I don't know if maybe this is a game where you should just be planting all the time and it's like worth the losses, but we'll find out. And then finally, you can see my May 10th entry here. You can see my May 10th entry here. Months in this game only have 9 days. So actually that was June 1st. I have no idea, literally no idea what happened to June 2nd. And then finally our June 3rd migration day. Very exciting. Made a little doodle about the sunset in this region. And that's the kind of thing I want to do in the journal is make little doodles. But not that much is called for it yet. Now that we're settling in, we can kind of get more artsy about it. Once we get copper, that's when we can get real artsy. I think this map is just about ready for retirement. It doesn't really make a ton of sense at this point. And I think next episode, maybe the one after, I'm going to talk about how you can map something with no tools. It's basically just pace counting, but we might break out the grid paper for that. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'm actually having a really good time, which is a little rare. So, I'll catch you in the next one.